Hello, booktubers, and I have a wonderful review on The Replacement by Benna Yovanoff. What is with authors having names that I can't pronounce lately? Okay. It is, I guess, a fantasy book, but it is seriously demented. If you don't like scary books or like really gruesome books, I guess, like maybe Stephen King's Cujo or something, you're not going to like this. On the other hand, I don't know how to classify it. Like, is it a zombie book? Is it... Because it's not really zombies, but there's something undead in this town, and the reason it's called The Replacement, there will be spoilers in this review. So I'll go ahead and tell you that I give this a 4 out of 5 stars. It was really, really good. Very well written. I read it in one day. I couldn't put it down. I loved it. But what happens is in this town, babies get switched with these things that look like babies, and they grow just like babies, but most of the time they die. Well, in the book, this one doesn't. In the back of it, it says, in the story, Emma's 4 years old. She gets out of bed and pads across the floor in her footy pajamas. When she reaches her hand between the bars, the thing in the crib moves closer. It tries to bite her, and she takes her hand out, but doesn't back away. They spend all night looking at each other in the dark. In the morning, the thing is still crouched on the lamb and duckling mattress pad, staring at her. It isn't her brother, it's me. I thought that the main character of the book was going to be a bit evil, but he's really not. It is really kind of bittersweet, though, I guess, because his mom's not really the one that, like, took care of him a whole lot. Like, I mean, she loves him, and, like, she watches him and stuff, but when he was, like, a baby, I guess, his older sister, who was 4, she's really the one that loved him all the time. Like, his parents really didn't love him because he wasn't really their baby. But his sister loved him because she was only 4 and she doesn't remember having another brother. She just remembers the thing that tried to bite her, and she still loves him. So he's in high school, and I guess he's about 16, and his other side, I guess you would say, is really starting to kill him. So he ends up finding out what he is, but that's why I gave it 4 out of 5 stars, because they didn't specifically give it a name. They just kind of explained to you, like, what it was. So, and if you can't stand blood, guts, and gore, stay away from this book, because it's very bloody, gutty, gory, rotten, blue, moldy girls in it, and stuff like that. It's fascinating, though. It is. It's really, really fascinating. I have never read a more fascinating book recently. But I would highly recommend it. You should get it and read it. It's really... Because I'm not going to give away the ending, but you find out why the kids are replaced with things that are going to die anyway. And it's really sad. It's really sad. But the thing is that at the end of the book, well, I can't tell you. All I can say is that you really have got to read it. The writing is good. And I think she also did quite a bit of research on this, because there was some, what would you call them? References to pagan myths, I guess. And, yeah, pagan, because, well, I'm not going to tell you why, because if I tell you that, you're going to guess the end of the book, so, but it has a lot to do with pagan beliefs and older world beliefs, not so much Christian beliefs, but there is quite a bit of religious beliefs in the book. current and old, but mostly old. A lot of superstitions. So, but very good book. I've never heard of her before. I picked this book up at that bargain outlet place that I go. And it's one of my favorite places to get books because they're super cheap. I think I paid like $3 for this. And normally it's, well, I'm going to tell you. 18 is what it was. Oh, let me give you the copyright so that you know, like, but as soon as I looked this up on Goodreads, like, it popped right up, so it must be pretty popular. I have looked up some books, and they're not there. Okay, the copyright date was 2010. So, yeah. And it was published by the Penguin Group. Penguin Young Readers Group. I would not recommend this to, like, a super, like, I would not recommend this to anybody who's, like, under the age of 14. Like, they have to be in high school to read this book, is what I think. But, you know, I'm seriously starting to think that they should put, like, just, like, little things on the cover, like, you know, kind of like how they rate movies PG-13 or, this is probably PG-13. Like, if it was made into a movie, it'd be PG-13. Well, it might be. Then again, it might be really, really scary. I don't know. But, like, comment, and subscribe, and if you've read it, tell me what you think, and all that good stuff.